Welcome, Scorpio. This is your weekly focus for the week of August the 5th. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Okay, let's go to the cards. I'm holding that deck right? Yeah, I am. Okay. Can't hold them upside down. It's a thing I've got. Okay. Let's cut the cards and see, Scorpio, what the universe has in store for you this week. I was going to say month. King of Cups is our underlying energy. The King of Cups is here to say, regardless of the drama that's going around you, happening around you, all the ups and downs, you remain very grounded and very stable. You know that you've got this. There's a confidence in you. And this is, opening up our hearts to love, but mainly the love of ourselves and appreciating ourselves, doing things for ourselves, allowing ourselves to shine this week. Okay, so I get that there could be a lot of chaos going on around you, a lot of things, a lot of happenings, but in all of it, you seem to remain very grounded and very secure in your knowledge and where you need to go. Like, it doesn't matter what's happening around you. You still have the same walk. It's not disrupting you in any way, or you're not allowing it to disrupt you in any way. Our first card is the Wheel of Fortune. We're definitely moving towards, and I do count that as a pentacle because it has a giant pentacle. So this could be something to do with prosperity this week. Absolutely growing our prosperity, allowing our light to shine, allowing ourselves. We have the opportunity to take very positive steps this week in going towards better energy, towards abundance, towards love, towards prosperity. Absolutely. This is a time when you want to think about where you want to shine, how you want to shine, and how you want to shine so brightly. Okay, this is a time to understand where you want to showcase your talents, make impressions on the people that count, the people that have some say over your future. We have the Empress. Well, not hard energy at all here. Well, it's strong energy. I don't think it's going to be hard energy because the Empress is here. Now, the Empress is about giving birth. So it's a very fertile time for you to make some forward movement in your life, depending on where you're looking. I mean, I'm thinking it's prosperity, but it also could be family, the growth of family. This could be a week where you get pregnant, okay? Expanding the family in some way. A passion, a dream, a goal, a desire, and bringing those to life in your life. Absolutely. Creating something marvelous. That all can happen this week. Let's see what our next card is. The Two of Swords. The Two of Swords. Trust yourself. Trust your gut. If things don't feel right, chances are they're not right. If things, things like it's too good to be true, chances are it's too good to be true. Really look inside. We have that same kind of energy around us. Okay, so don't allow other people or other people's actions sway you into your steps going forward this week. Okay, keep them, stay grounded, have those conversations with yourself if you must, to talk yourself through standing firm, standing strong in your confidence. Definitely. Overriding this energy is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is about, we've been clearing a lot of space for those new beginnings to happen. And since we've just had a new moon, we have the full moon where we let go of a whole bunch of stuff. We worked on a whole bunch of stuff in order to get to the here and now. Now with this new moon, we summon in the things that we want, the things that we've been working towards. Okay, so this is the time to, this is the time to get creative. This is the time to take that forward leap, that forward bound. I hear like this is very decisive and strong energy driving you forward. And I'm thinking it's more career than it is relationships, but hang on. I think it could be very well, it could be both in some way. Okay, cradling this energy, we have the King of Wands. King of Wands, he's been showing up so much lately. Okay, and it is about action. There has to be action here. Yes, we do have some thought, but it is action. My cards are not lining up right, and it's kind of driving me, no OCD here, or as my son would say, CDO. It's not in alphabetical order. Mom, you know better. The King of Wands, he doesn't rest on formalities. He doesn't rest on the tried and true. He may shock at times, right? Because nobody's expecting maybe this forward movement or this statement or this action, but it's right. It needs to be done. And so often people will sit there and go, oh my gosh, I can't believe he did that. And then it turns out so fabulous that everybody wants to get on the bandwagon and be part of that energy. I can see that happening. What you are creating, what you are giving birth to, what you are trying to summon in, the new beginnings, the new starts, and stand in your truth. For goodness sake, stand in your truth and your integrity. Allow your self-expression to come out. Allow your voice to be strong in where you want to step. We start off the week with the Hangman. So we come in kind of thinking about our options, the things that are happening around us, obviously. Once again, we've got that current going around us, that upsetting waters. So there's a lot of emotion to be had here. Although with this as your very first card, the underlying energy tells me that regardless of how choppy the waters get, you get that boat safely to shore. Right? You have the ability today to step in the right direction each and every time. Of course, we want a little bit of introspection, but I think you have a lot of introspection here. Now we come into the week. Oh, we could be looking at some of the things that we're dealing with, but new perceptions, new observations. Maybe we're getting different takes on it. It's about really being in the moment. So the more that you can forget about yesterday and forget about tomorrow and be present in the moment, the more you will have a clarity and understanding and knowledge come in on how you need to approach this week properly. It's not about being in a hurry. It's about looking at things logically. And here it could be family members and stuff, or people at work, and nobody's getting along and stuff, and you want to react in a certain way. And I'm going to ask you to do one thing before you do that. I want you to imagine for 1 second that is not happening to you. It is happening to a friend of yours. They've come to you for advice. What should I do in that situation? The actions you're thinking about right now, is it or would it be the same advice you give somebody else? Or is emotion pushing you towards? Because emotion gets in the way of logical, practical, forward steps. And this could be a time when that happens in your life. Okay, there's so much happening around and you just want it to stop so you can concentrate on you. And so you may say something or do something. In some ways that might be a good thing, but I think this has to be proactive uh, things rather than a negative reaction. Okay, so really think it through of what you are trying to convey to others, and counsel yourself wisely. Counsel yourself wisely, I think, would be probably the best thing here to say. As we leave the week, the Seven of Swords, don't talk too much about what you really want to do going forward. I mean, it's like going for a job interview and you're just going for the janitor position, or uh you start in the kitchen just doing the dishes or something. You start on the bottom rung and they ask you, where do you see yourself in 5 years, and you go, running this place. And that rarely goes over well, because the person probably sitting across from you, it's taken 15 to 20 years to get to that point, and you think you're going to breeze in here with 5 years under your belt and do my job? You've got to be joking. And now you're my competition. Now I don't like you anymore, right? So we need to hold back a little bit and only give information, need only information is what you should be giving to anybody. Okay, don't reveal how your relationship's going, how the job's going. Hey, I might be getting that promotion. And then somebody says, well, no, because they said no promotions. I'm going to go to the union about that somebody's getting a promotion because I was supposed to get a promotion. And they said they weren't going to do any more promotions. I want my promotion before they get their promotion. And, they squashed the whole thing on you just because they got wind that you're being offered. So people could use your words against you. People could use your words to pull you down. People could use your words to make themselves look better in some way, steal an idea, a concept perhaps that you have. So be very careful with that. Of course, we want to collaborate with like-minded people. We want to network ourselves, but need to know only kind of needs to be your catchphrase, especially going towards the end of the week. But I could see that being an energy that follows you through the week. When it comes to work and career, the Eight of Swords, wow, you're getting this new perception, this new understanding. You thought that this was it, or you weren't going to be able to go for a promotion, or you wouldn't be able to go for that job title, that position. And now you're seeing things under a different light. You've received some kind of information. You understand maybe that you've been holding yourself back in some way, or you've been allowing somebody else to keep those gates locked on you, that door closed on you. That limitation was put in place and you've been following it, and you're waking up to the possibility of, no, I can do so much more. And with these newfound ideas of what you want to give birth to, what you want to grow, that enables you to finally break free of the pattern you've been in and rush to the front, especially if you've been trying something and you get some momentum, but then it seems to hang there, and then all of a sudden you get this little jump and you get a little bit more momentum, and then it just hangs there. And maybe you have been in a hanging pattern for a while, so now you get this wisdom come in, or this clarity, this knowledge, this understanding, or maybe it's just an understanding of how you were behaving or reacting to certain situations at all times, or following the wrong advice or a false truth. And you get this awareness of how you can go forward now. You see it, you understand it. And this force now, this bump is a huge, it's like the stock market where it goes down, 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 right? You're at the kind of energy, right? Okay. Love, relationships, Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. If you are looking for somebody, you could find somebody that you've both been looking for each other forever and a day. Okay. It's that kind of relationship. It's like you know each other the minute you meet each other, and you grow so much because of this relationship. They've got your back. They are your cheerleader. You support them. There's trust. It's just beautiful. It's okay, but take it slow. Take it slow. Yeah, giving birth. You could be growing the family at this point, taking on something new within the relationship, stepping into a relationship, taking the next step within a relationship. Okay, so yes, we're changing in both. We got the Eight of Swords here. The Eight of Swords is in our mind. The Nine of Wands is more of action, of doing something in order to grow the relationship, deepen the relationship, take that relationship to a new level and beyond. Yeah, it's like a new breath of fresh air can come into a relationship right now, one that has stagnated. Uh, I would start some kind of project together with them, okay, where you're both going to be doing it together, maybe painting a room or cooking suppers together now, or something like that. But it's bigger than that. It's like there's this destined path with with at least one relationship. Now that could be a good friend, somebody you hold dear to your heart, but it takes you to a path of new beginnings. It's almost like you're summoning in this awakening within a relationship, giving birth to, how some people forever and a day, and you're casual friends, and then all of a sudden you learn something about them, or you have that time with them, and your relationship just like that, just changes and into something so much more deeper and more profound. That's kind of what I'm getting here. So get out there and network yourself and show your best self, strong impressions on other people, especially the people that matter, and people that have some control over where you're going. I think this is a great surge of energy for you coming in here, where you can achieve so much more, and you have the energy to achieve this week. Our final card is the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, we could be getting some kind of reward, but this is more of our partnerships, our relationships, once again, and understanding the balance that needs to be in the relationships. If not, I think we need to have those healthy conversations, but I would ask you to pull it back a little bit, and have some introspection about that relationship and understand it for where you want the change and why you want the change, why you feel that change is necessary, so that when you sit down and you have that honest conversation, you have the words, you have the intent. Now, when I say that, when it comes to the conversations, no, you'll probably be revisiting probably those conversations again and again over the next 6 weeks, 5 weeks or so, okay? Because Mercury is retrograde. So Mercury will come back over these conversations, these momentums in order to drive our path forward, because chances are we'll hit another tripwire or a limitation, or but I really get this as a strong jump for you. So I'm talking like a couple of weeks ahead or something. Something might stop you in your tracks a little bit, but it refers back to this moment. You'll get more information in, you'll have more of an understanding, and then you'll walk a little bit more, but then Mercury comes back over it one more time. And when Mercury comes back over it one more time, you really know how to move forward. You really know the conversations you're going to need to have. You really know how to make that strong impression on another person in order to move yourself forward. You are going to know how to showcase your talents. Allow yourself to shine. Could even be a time where you need to step into some leadership roles, because we have a king here and a king here, right? Both of our supporting energies are kings. So lead, or be the leader, step into the lead role, take the reins without anybody offering you the reins. Okay. Yeah, I think it's going to be a wonderful week for you, Scorpio. Until we meet again, let me know in the comments. Until we meet again, remember, Scorpio, I do love you.